sphincters, while others will be the two-part top and bottom lids you're probably more comfortable with. Comfort, of course, being my top priority with this particular project. Once I've got each of the eye orifices wormed up, I can start the slow and methodical process of blending and smoothing the added wormy sausages into the pre-existing fleshy surface before coming back with a soft silicone tool to press the lids back off the eye, leaving each eye with a nice sharp edge. With that done, I can add a bit more surface detail and add some initial larger wrinkling and skin deformation before finally gently pressing a number of the oversized eye sausages into themselves to create a second set of eyelids. Otherwise, with the eyes dotted, I can get on to adding the teeth. With the last of the teeth in place, it's time to add some final surface textures, which I'll do by adding some slightly deeper grooves in and around the mouth and eyes, then work my way around the sphere, adding shallower wrinkles and folds and creases and whatnot. I can then mount it on my custom sphere mount before breaking out my bacon bond, which will add that last bit of fleshy texture. Bacon bond is basically just liquid clay that hardens in the oven, but by gently pressing it onto the surface with a nitrile glove, I can impart a teeny tiny bit of bumpy texture to the surface that I think really elevates this otherwise flat and boring creation. Otherwise, once the body's been adequately poked and prodded, I can bake it to lock it before getting to work building up the wings. And of course, these wings aren't just going to be wings, they're going to be hands, because of course they are. To make my oversized hands into wings, I need to add some wing fingers or wingers in the interest of combining words unnecessarily, which I'll do by wrapping some lengths of armature wire around my pre-installed knobbly metal nubs and filling the spaces with some more aluminium foil. I'll wrap the fingers in some more wire, which will give the subsequent clay layer something to hold onto, and I can repeat this process for the other hand, creating a sort of nightmarish attempt at a lionfish. Then it's just a case of wrapping the all-metal wingers in a layer of clay until all the shiny bits are completely covered, at which point I can start to refine the shape of the hand using my own hands as a reference in case I forgot what a hand looks like. Actually, to be fair, this is pretty good practice when it comes to making anything, since your memory isn't very good when it comes to the human body, and trying to create anatomy from memory usually results in some pretty unsettling results. For instance, the center orb of this particular creation was really just my first attempt at a self-portrait without using reference material, but after the fourth or fifth eye, it was starting to lose something, so I just pivoted into a different direction. Eventually, I've built up enough of my hand that I can start to add the detail, like the wrinkles and folds in the fingers, as well as